What's happening, guys? It's your girl Mina. Welcome back to my channel, man. You lot know what it is. We're live. Manchester United versus Arsenal. United playing at home, and Alessia Russo is back. She's back in an Arsenal shirt. So you know it's only right that I do a vibe along. Of course, if you lot got any questions, be sure to drop it in the comments. You guys know what it is. Honestly, this is the time to be following the women's team. I'm going to quickly go through the lineups because, to be honest, if you guys watched the game with me last week when we came back against Aston Villa, ain't no changes to the starting 11 this week. However, Arsenal, so much rotation, they even changed their goalkeeper. Clearly, Jonas, their manager, is overthinking it. He's overthinking it a lot. But I'm going to quickly start with the starting 11 because the teams are going to get ready soon to come out of the tunnel. If you lot want to watch the game, if you are in the UK, it's on Sky Sports. And if you're not, I think you can watch it on the FA Player, www.faplayer.com. You can watch the game on there. It's exciting, man. I'm looking forward to it. Starting in goal for Manchester United, of course, is Mary Earps. She wanted to go to Arsenal this summer, but she's here in a United shirt. And then followed by Hannah Blundell at right back, Maya Letitia, Millie Turner in the centre-back pairing, left-back Gabby George. Brought her from Everton this summer. We got the midfield pairing. Apparently, this is how they're lining up, but I don't think it's true. But it's Zellem and Ladd in the middle. And then it's Garcia on the right-hand side, Galton on the left-hand side, and then Jace up front. Triple G. That's what I like to call them up top. Arsenal, on the other hand, have made a bunch of changes. Of course, Jen Beattie is playing, Kim Little, etc. They dropped their goalkeeper. I'm shocked. Zinsberger has been dropped. It's crazy. To me, that's weird. D'Angelo in goal. And of course, Alessia Russo up top. Big up to everyone in the chat. Twalumba says, hello, Mina. Arsenal have made a lot of changes. I was just watching the manager's pre-match comments that he was making to Sky. And he was saying, listen, this is my best starting 11 for this particular game. I think he's set up for Manchester United. I don't think he's set up for just like a WSL game. I think he's set up specifically for Manchester United. Big up Kuala in the chat says, Mina's probably eating takis right now. She's going to spend half of the time coughing, wheezing, drinking water. Then she's late for the stream. Listen, number one, I was not late. Number two, I'm actually ready with my cup of tea right here. I don't know if you guys can see. That's how I like my tea. I'm ready here with my cup of tea. You lot know it's an evening kickoff. Russo Toon playing each other. Yes, they are. And you know what? Ella Toon was asked about it. Her and, if you lot don't know, some context, Ella Toon and Alessia Russo are best friends. England team together, United team together, you name it, they are best friends. And she was asked about obviously coming up against Russo for the first time ever in their careers. And she said for 90 minutes, we ain't friends. And that's what I want to hear. The teams are getting ready to come out. It's a packed stadium. It's a packed stadium. This is Man United's actual first game at home because we played away against Aston Villa. Listen, this is big. This is big. This is a big, big game. Big up to John says, Mina, why did we let Rue go? Listen, Alessia Russo wanted to leave. And you know what's funny, yeah? The funny thing is that she said that she wanted to go to a title contending team, a team in the Champions League. Arsenal got knocked out of the Champions League. United still in it. Still need to qualify, but we're still in it. Qualifiers start next week. Arsenal got knocked out in the first round of qualification. So she ain't playing in Champions League. Can Arsenal compete for the title? I don't know. They lost their opening game. If you lot don't know, Arsenal lost. Chelsea won last week. United won last week. City won last week. Arsenal lost their opening game to Liverpool at home at the Emirates. And then their manager got a new contract this week. I don't know what's happening at Arsenal. A lot is happening. But listen, I'm here to focus on the game. The teams are coming out of the tunnel. Good evening, everyone. Big up to Kelly says, good evening, everyone here. Please, where can I watch the game? Like I said, if you are in the UK, you can watch it on Sky Sports. If you don't have Sky Sports, you can watch it on the FA Player. Simple as that. Simple as that. Or if any of you lot are streaming, watching it on a stream, you're happy. I'm happy for you guys to share it in the comments. Just don't get me banned on YouTube, guys. Don't get me banned. I don't want to get done for copyright. Toon and Russo moving like that. Lewandowski and Royce meme. I want to see how they shake hands. The teams are coming out of the tunnel, firstly. LSV, guys, is pumping. I have the audio on. You can't hear it, but I have the audio on. It is rocking. I don't think Arsenal fans have travelled in their hundreds. And United fans, of course, have come out big. This was meant to be a weekend game, but because of broadcasting rights, it got moved to a Friday night. And a lot of Manchester United fans obviously live in the north, but also a lot of fans I know as well live in central England. They live in the south, etc. A lot of people have travelled. Teams on the screen right now. I already shared the team sheets with you guys. Let me know your predictions in the chat, guys. Big up to everyone in the chat. And if you're new to women's football, guys, any questions you got, drop it in the chat. This is a community. We're here, obviously, to support the girls. And you know the men's team ain't doing that great right now. I promise you guys, put your stocks in the women's team. I think this will be a good game because I think a lot of the attention has gone, obviously, to Russo's return. And I think the women's FA have set this up perfectly. They said Manchester United's first home game of the season will be Alessia Russo's first away game for Arsenal. That's it. What channel? Mina? Sky? Yes, it's on Sky Premier League. I think it's called Sky Premier League. If you're on Sky, you can watch it on Sky. If not, you can definitely find a stream online. But it's on the main Sky Sports Premier League channel. Austin says 3-2. Koala's saying first half 1-1 draw. Koala's only predicting the first half. I'm going to go bold. I'm going to say 3-1 Man United. Shoot me. We got Mallard on the bench. Guys, we got Mallard on the bench. Melvin Mallard, 4 times Champions League winner with Lyon, here on loan. Of course, we got Hinata Miyazawa on the bench. We've got a lot of... we got Nikita Paris, in my eyes, always comes on and does a great job for Manchester United. Mark Skinner on the screen right now. That's my G. That's my G. But we got a lot of resurgence on the bench, and I'm very confident that even if we do go down, you see the difference with the men and women's team. When the women's team goes down, I'm so confident that we can come back. I'm so confident because they've done it time and time again, done it last week. And this is the first time, in my honest opinion, that I've been watching Man United, that they come into a game against a top 4 team and they are not the underdogs. Far too much, I think United have been the underdogs. But today, not anymore. They are not the underdogs anymore. Getting ready now, teams are getting ready to kick off. I need to make sure I start my timer because otherwise I always forget and the clock is wrong. Jace, if you lot remember, great performance against Aston Villa. I think she's going to be a problem today. She's so techie, it's crazy. Proper Brazilian. But I'm going 3-1. I think, like I said, Jace will score. I would like Leah Golton to score and maybe Nikita Paris for the third one if she comes off the bench. Or maybe even Garcia. Lucia Garcia, how can I forget her? Last week put in a monster performance. Alessia Russo's Arsenal debut was pants. That's not me being a hater. Or maybe it is me being a hater. Teams getting ready to kick off. It's Arsenal kicking off. They're taking the knee, of course. Listen, LSV is rocking right now. It's booming. The crowd is booming and they kick off. Arsenal kick it off at LSV. Like I said, if you're here in the UK, you can watch it on Sky or the faplayer.com. Miyazawa scores too. I hope so. I hope Miyazawa scores. First touch of play up in our half and it's offside. Come on, Arsenal. Do better. Actually, don't do better. I'm not going to say do better because I actually don't want them to do better. But it's going to take some time, I think, for United to grow into the game. You know, it's only our second game of the season. Players are still gelling. Or players are still trying to gel. So, I think that's that. Mary Earps. If she has a blunder today, I'll be mad as hell. If she accidentally passes it to the opponent, I would be mad as hell. I don't think she would, though. I don't think she would. Big up to Ahmed says, imagine the women's team wins the Champions League, Premier League, and men's team gets relegated. That would be crazy. I could never imagine that happening in about 50,000 million years. I can never imagine. I can imagine the women's team winning a trophy and the men's team not winning a trophy. I could see that maybe happening this year. But I couldn't see them getting relegated. If Man United ever got relegated, that would be crazy, I think. My stopwatch is just a bit ahead. I'm a bit in the future. I'm in sync now. There you go. There you go. And it's already Leah Golton on the ball, trying to get the ball away. And it's a throw in. Over under 4 crosses in the first 20, like last week. Yeah, there was crazy numbers of crosses last week. Gabby George was just whipping it in the box. And the funny thing is, we never have like a target player in the box. So you're just hoping someone gets onto the end of like a scrappy cross. Which happens most of the time. I don't know why. Arsenal throw in their own half right now, trying to progress the ball. Come on, ref, that's our ball. Nope, it's Arsenal's ball again. Let me drink my tea before it gets cold and I forget. But big up to everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Like I said, man, listen, this is just the vibe. If you don't watch women's football, you could just watch it for the vibe. You don't have to watch it overly invested. You can just watch it to vibe. That's it. Oh, this tea is hitting. It's a bit still hot, but it's hitting. It's chai tea, guys. You know I like chai tea. Yeah, so they're showing us right now, Jonas, I can't even say his name, Swedish manager, just signed a 3-year extension for Arsenal, which that don't make any sense to me. If I had just lost my opening game of the season against Liverpool at home at the Emirates, and then on top of that I got knocked out of Champions League, I don't know why they'd give him a 3-year extension. But me as an opponent, I'm not complaining. Is that pink chai? Nah, it's just basic like Somali tea. Somali tea. It's basically got like cardamom, ginger, all of that stuff. Simple. At least United team, at least it's a United team that actually wins. Exactly. They gave me so much joy last season. Both teams gave me equally joy. Arsenal with the short corner. They tried to do something from like the training ground, but it don't work out. They put a ball back in. I thought that was on target. I need a Jace goal. Listen, I need a Jace goal and I need a Jace jersey as well. I need a Jace jersey. You have to do a vlog when you get the pink chai tea. You know what I'm doing? I'm waiting until I can do memberships on here. When I can do memberships, there will be a lot of behind the scenes vlogs you lot are going to see in my life. And one of them, I will do the pink chai tea. Big up to Koala for that idea. Shout out to Naz, says, I've seen Jonas more time on BBC as a pundit than a manager. Please coach. Even now, it don't make sense. They got Carla Ward, Aston Villa manager, after she just lost last week to Man United. How unbiased could you possibly be? Ella Toon trying to slip Garcia in. She doesn't, but Garcia gets onto the end of the defender that fumbled it, puts the ball in, and the keeper grabs it. Not bad so far. But it makes no sense having Carla Ward on Sky. It makes no sense. Because Carla Ward, guys, manages Aston Villa. Man United just beat Aston Villa last week. Come on. How biased can that get? How biased that shoe pink chai hat tea. So we were talking about teas, different types of teas on stream yesterday, and someone recommended to me to get pink chai tea. Apparently it's actually pink and you can get it from the supermarket. So I said I'm going to try it because I love tea and I drink a lot of tea. So I said I'm going to try it. And Koala's basically telling me to vlog it because I couldn't believe that there was chai. I couldn't believe there was tea that was pink. Where was that when I was watching the Barbie movie? Shout out to Art and Travel, says, here to be educated and show the women love. Big up Mina, hashtag United View. Big up, man. I respect that. You're always welcome here. Mina, I can see what Man United women are doing. They're cooking. Where to Thierry? I don't want to get too ahead of myself, guys, but we're winning the league. I'm joking because I know some opponent fan, some rival fan will clip this and come back to me at the end of the season. Mary Earps with a big kick up top. She been taking lessons from Anana because what the hell was that? Garcia fighting for it as she does. Come on, ref, that's not a foul. She's fighting for the ball, and they're fighting. They're hustling and tussling. I'm sorry, but that can't be a foul. That can't. Come on, ref, that's soft. That's soft. That's soft in my opinion. I can't wait, guys. Yeah, well, they'll clip and say, you mean the men's. Guys, disclaimer, you don't know what it is, man. If it says Mina's vibe along, you know it's for the women's team. That's all I have to say. Don't ever get fooled by any clips. The Man City and Chelsea match will be good as well. Yeah, they're playing. Man City women are playing Chelsea on the weekend. And then I think the Man City men are playing Arsenal as well. So that's a hectic day for anyone that supports Man City. All 300 of them. The part of me that supports City women didn't sit well when you said that. I don't know how Koala supports City women. It's so funny. Koala just jumps ship. He's gonna come back to supporting United women now when we beat City. I'm actually trying to decide which games I should go to this season. How much is the average ticket for big games? It's about £10 or £12. I think it's about 12. I think United put their prices up this season. Last year was about £10. The thing is, their prices for home games are fixed. So whether they're playing, I don't know, Bristol City at home in the WSL, or they're playing Arsenal or Chelsea, it's a fixed price. It comes with you memberships. It starts from £10. You can buy tickets starting from £10. You have to have a membership, of course, which is what is Mary Earps doing? Of course, you have to have a membership, which is the same as the men's team. But it's easier to get tickets because, you know, it's about, I think it's like 10,000 capacity in the stadium. And the most they've ever had was last year. They had just under 8,000 for a game, which was a record. It was a WSL record. I think as time goes on and as Man United Women get more bigger and popular, I think ticket prices will definitely go up. I think it will definitely go up. But if you are in the UK, or if you ever happen to be in the UK, I definitely encourage you lot to go watch a game. Look at this, Mark Skinner unbeaten in the last 4 games against Arsenal. That's my manager. Big respect for him. Hopefully he can lead us to some silverware so far. About 7 minutes into the game, and I think neither team's really taken a shot. United's number 21 is low-key giving me Dan vibes. I need to check who wears 21. I think that is Laetitia, no? I might be wrong. Yeah, no, hold on. I can't see. I'm trying to see the shirt numbers on the screen that I'm looking at right now. I think you're talking about Laetitia. Zellum with the ball. You know she can ping a good pass. To Lad. Lad goes back to Millie Turner. Oh, Millie Turner! Millie Turner wears 21. I'm such an idiot. Millie Turner is so jokes. Millie Turner is so funny. She's on my list of Man United players I want to interview. And she plays Call of Duty as well, guys. Fun fact. Man United's right back, Hannah Blundell, she streams on Twitch of her and some of the other United players playing Warzone. How cool is that? I keep telling them, let me play with you, but they don't reply to my DMs. I should have said that. I should have said that out loud. But yeah, they stream as well. I think that's kind of cool. Arsenal with the ball out to the right-hand side. Millie Turner getting sucked out right now. They're just trying to whip a ball in. They can't. Millie Turner pokes it out for a throw-in. It's Russo versus Turner. I bet you this is taking them back to the training ground days. Throw-in for Arsenal. Let's see what they can do with it. How are they getting barged around like this? Clipped. Please don't clip that. Managed to get through the midfield. Out to the far left. They're trying to find Russo. Russo's making runs, and they're definitely trying to find her. I don't think she would. If she scores, guys, I don't know if she would celebrate, you know, because she talks about how much she loves the club and holds a special place in her heart. But me, proper shithousery, I would celebrate. If I played for a team and then I left them and went to another big team, I would do an Adebayor celebration. If you guys remember what Adebayor did, I think it was City versus Arsenal. Better not celebrate. I hope she doesn't, for her own good, obviously, and if she really loves the club. I don't think she would. When are you going to conduct an interview with Mark? MinaFootball exclusive. Listen, Man United media team are great. The women's media team are great. I do the press conferences every week. Interview, I'm not too sure. Broadcasting, I think broadcasters have rights to exclusive interviews. It's weird. 9 minutes in and I already seen more intensity than we have in the men over the entire season. Listen, one thing you'll see here, players tracking back. You'll see the wingers supporting their fullbacks. Bad pass. Bad pass. And you can already see, look at her sprinting back. Don't give away a penalty. Shot blocked by Millie Turner. That's good defensive work. Big up to Joe, says, come on Man U, so weird seeing Russo in an Arsenal shirt. I hate it, not gonna lie. I'm not used to it one bit. I can't lie. And this is a nice Arsenal kit, by the way, guys. It's collaboration with Stella McCartney. And that's why I feel like Adidas give all their nice stuff to Arsenal. Because the United kits just look bang average half the time. I found out something actually really interesting, guys. So kit makers, Puma, Nike, Adidas, etc. They design football shirts like 2-3 seasons in advance. So 2026 football shirts for United has already been designed and probably approved. I used to buy Adebayor in all my career modes. He was jokes. He is one person I'd love to interview. You know, there's like footballers I would like to interview for their personality, and then there's footballers I would like to interview for their footballing careers. Adebayor, I would like to interview him for his personality because he just seems like he's jokes. Shout out to Star-Lord, says Garcia becoming my fave player. Let's hope Russo is holding an L by 90 minutes. Garcia is a big baller. We've got Triple G up top in Garcia, Jace. Oh, look at that. Wasteful. Arsenal wasteful. Back pass to the keeper. Goes out for a corner instead. Let's see if United can capitalise on it. You know Zellum can put in a good ball. You know United can cause problems in the box. We've seen it time and time again. Look at that. This is who they benched their keeper for. By the way, guys, Arsenal have literally rotated. I think there's 6 new players in from the last game, and they've benched their keeper. They've benched their keeper. United last season scored the most goals from set pieces, 15. You know why? Because Katie Zellum got a crazy right foot. And it's another delivery in from Katie Zellum. Great delivery. Straight into the middle. No one can get onto the end of it. Ella Toon has it though. She goes out. Gabby George with it. Gabby George trying to put a ball in. She does. Gets blocked and it's out for, I think, a throw-in. Score predictions, 3-1 Man U for me. Same score prediction that I've gone for. Same score prediction. United with the throw-in. I'm gonna need them to create a few chances. I can't lie. I need them to create some chances. Come on, and let me not be too harsh. Big up to Eric, says United win 2-1. I'm glad everyone. You know what, guys? It's a different tone from my previous stream. I asked. I said, "Ooh, Arsenal trying to pass out from the back." And they can't. Can United get on the end of that? They do. Zellum picks it up. Tries to play a pass in and it gets dispossessed. Arsenal looking a bit shaky out of the back. But I asked people what they thought the Brentford United score would be. And everyone said we're going to lose. And now everyone's saying United Women are going to win. Blundell trying to get back. 1-on-1. Arsenal opened the score. 1-0. 1-0 to Arsenal. Poor defending from Hannah Blundell. Absolutely poor defending from an experienced fullback. I get it, she's used to playing on the left-hand side. Bro, I can't even pronounce this player's name. Let me. Before I butcher, you lot know I butcher names on here all the time, innit? But I want to say her name correctly. Blackstenius. Crazy name. Blackstenius. Out on the left-hand side, just a simple pass. Hannah Blundell caught way out of position. Can't get back quick enough. Can't apply enough pressure. Cuts in right foot. Bottom corner. She left her. Pace. That is what you call pace and power. Arsenal 1. Manchester United 0. 14 minutes into the game, it took for Arsenal to open the scoring. I think Hannah Blundell was just way too. She was too up. And Jonas is going crazy on the touchline. He's gassed. Hannah Blundell has to do better there. She had a chance to make a tackle. Yeah, and she didn't, which was weird. It was weird. But like I said, guys, I said at the beginning, when United go down, I ain't that worried. Although, I'm more worried when we go down a bit earlier. Here we go again. What is it with United defence, men and women? Listen, United Women had one of the best defences in the league last season. Mary Earps won the Golden Glove. I just think it's a new backline that we're playing with. If you lot don't know, Hannah Blundell was playing on left back. She was playing in the left back last year. We brought a right back we brought a new left back this year, so now she's gone right back. Jace with it, takes a shot into the crowd. But keep doing that. I want to see more of that. This back line is like meshing together. The forward line meshing together. So I'm not too worried. Yeah, I think the centre-back stepped back before her and she was done. Yeah, there was way too much space, even between the centre-back and the full-back. Between Maya Letitia and Hannah Blundell, there was way too much space. But I think Hannah Blundell is too used to playing with Millie Turner next to her. Because she used to play left-back and Millie Turner was the left centre-back. Ball over the top for Arsenal. Alessia Russo and Turner just fighting there for the ball. Another possession for Arsenal. I can't lie. Am I worried now? I don't know. I'm not worried yet. Arsenal with the ball just on the edge of United's box. Again, Hannah Blundell getting sucked out. She keeps getting sucked out. All outfield players right now for United are behind the ball. They are all behind the ball. Will Fallon get game time this season? I think she will. She'll definitely get game time in FA Cup and whatnot. Great tackle from Millie Turner. I think she'll get game time, especially when it comes to like January times of the season. I think she'll get more playing time, because if Earps does not sign a new contract by like March, I think they'll kind of accept that she'll be leaving. So they'll probably look to ease Fallon in. So that's why I expect Fallon to play all the cup games, Conti Cup, FA Cup, and all of that kind of stuff. And maybe even like WSL games against, I don't want to be mean, but like lower clubs like Leicester, Bristol, etc. Russo knows each player's weakness. Exactly, that's one thing. And to be honest, that's what Mark Skinner was saying that in the presser. He was like, they know. Like, there's no trick Russo can really do, unless she's learned something new in the last 2 months at Arsenal, because they've had the pleasure of playing with her for so long. They kind of know how to, I wouldn't say keep her out of the game or shut her out of the game, but more so how to deal with her. Because as you guys can imagine, I was in the press conference on Wednesday, and every question was about Russo. Every question was about Russo. You would have thought it was United versus Russo. But of course, I think it's the big homecoming, in it. Zelen with the ball in the middle, ball over the top. Jace can get that because she's quick. Cuts in, right foot. Please shoot. Look at the skills. Look at the skills to Ella Toon. Ella Toon holding on to it for too long. Not enough space. Jace just trying to find some space, which she does. She tries to switch it out far right to Garcia. Gets headed out and is going to go out for a throw-in. I love the skill and the flair that Jace brings. I love it. That's why I'm so gassed for United to have her. But United still with the ball. Going back all the way to their centre-backs. Big up to Kadeem, says, hello, Mina, how you doing? I'm doing well. I hope you are too. I hope you're looking forward to the Everton game tomorrow, whoever they're playing. I think are they playing Bournemouth? I think it's a must-win game for Everton. But it's also a must-win game for United, so it is what it is. United with the ball, they're just trying to get a lot of passes in, I think. This is what they do well, hold on to possession, be useful with it. Gabby George on the left. Leah Galton. She's probably going to go back again to Toon. Leah Galton just on the left-hand side, trying to put a ball in, which she does. Jace gets onto the end of it, and it's into the keeper's hands. She's getting into the right spots. Jace is getting into the right spots so far. And that's why I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a goal. I wouldn't be too surprised if she gets a goal. I did say 3-1. So I could still be right. Hopefully. Big up to everyone that's here so far. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. Is the likes liking? Liking? Let's have a look. All right. Yeah, no, it's not enough. The ratio has to be, for every view, there has to be a like. Make sure to hit the like button, guys. Or should I say hit the like button when United score. But we might be here all day in that case. United back with possession. Zellum not even tracking that runner at all. I think United are getting overrun in the midfield right now. I think we're getting overrun in the midfield. That pivot of Ladd and Zellum ain't dealing too well with it right now. Arsenal with the ball. Because they play with a back three as well, it allows them to kind of have a bit more bodies in the middle of the pitch. Russo dropping deep to get involved. She used to do that at United all the time and I hated it. Blundell leaves that for Earps. Earps boots it out straight to the other keeper. I don't know if there was a necessity to boot it out that far though. Back in Arsenal's possession. Russo Kane. I don't know why she does it. Because guys, she's got... Maya Letitia with a mistake, but Mary Earps bails her out. You don't see that too often from Letitia. You don't see her making an error defensively. She was easily, I think, our best centre-back last season. United with the ball. Zellum deep. Where she likes to be. She likes to be deep, dictating the play, getting involved, keeping the ball ticking. She does that very well, but I think in defensive transitions, she's a bit of a liability. I'll be doing another vibe along. Guys, if you want another vibe along for United Women, let me know because we are playing PSG next week. It's a midweek game and that game is free, I think, on MUTV. So you could actually watch it on MUTV if you want. But I'll be doing maybe a vibe along for that because it's our first ever Champions League game. Mary Earps, they're just passing around through the back line right now. Millie Turner trying to find options, and she can't, so she's just going to go to Letitia. Letitia to Blundell. Blundell to Ladd. Yeah, they're just passing around in our own half. Literally, they're just passing around in our own half. I'm going to need them to do something. I can't lie. I'm going to need them to do something. 22 minutes offside. She's offside, but also that's a heavy pass and wasteful with possession. They need to test the keeper. I don't think any chances that we've had so far has really tested the keeper. And I think I know why they benched. I know why this keeper's starting, because historically Zinsberger has not had great performances against United. Offside. Thank you very much, ref. Thank you very much. My heart was in my stomach there for a second. My heart was in my stomach there. This front three they're playing, that Arsenal are playing, is... Ooh, she's not offside. Oh, I don't think she's offside. Maybe that's why... I'm glad we ain't got VAR, but damn, she went offside there. She was not offside, but I'm glad they called it anyway. Kim Little on that left-hand side. Scary, scary hours. Scary, scary hours. Big up to Adam says, big up, Mina and the chat. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Come on, ref. Player's getting manhandled. Come on. Oh, she won the ball, but she took the player in the process. She won the ball, but she took the player in the process. Is she going to get up? If Jace is going to get... Zellum just wasteful in possession. Toon manages to hold on to it. Does well. Jace is up on the right-hand side. Puts a ball in, but it's a bad cross. It's a bad cross. She got up a bit quickly after it looked like she was hurt. I thought she was really hurt, but she got up quite quickly. Look at that possession. The possession stats is crazy. 60%, 40%. Man United women losing just like the men. Listen, we don't do comparatives here, guys. We don't do comparatives. Only when we're winning, I do the comparatives. But honestly, is that Jean Beattie is down as well. Honestly, guys, I told you, like, I'm not worried when we're down. When we are losing, I'm not stressed. I'm not worried, because I know they will do something. Mark Skinner's shouting at them on the touchline, giving them instructions. Playing against a back three is interesting, because I feel like it's easier to play in a back three, especially when you're playing with a front three. It's just player for player. So if you get that one extra player in transition, you're good to go. I think you're good to go. Jean Beattie just getting some treatment right now, so they're using it as a drinks break. And the stadium is so loud. Oh my days, the stadium is booming. Look at the goal. They're showing us back the goal. 2 little touches. Look, one, Russo picks it up, goes out to the left-hand side to Kately. And she's gone. Blunder in a poor starting position. One little flick. She flicks the ball ahead of her and just leaves her. Flicks the ball ahead of her, leaves her. Blunder doesn't do anything, and she counts on the keeper and the centre-back to try to cover her, and she just slots it into the bottom. I think that's a poor defensive start for Blundell. But I'll be lenient with her because she's playing right back. We got Jade Riviere on the bench if needs be. That's all I have to say. If necessary, we got options on the bench if we have to make subs, if we have to make changes. I think they're ready to kick the game off again. You can tell that she's not a right back. Yeah, you can tell it's not her authentic position. You can tell it's not her authentic position, and also she spent a lot of time on the left, so she built up a relationship with Galton. It's difficult to go from that, you know, having a relationship with your winger to have a new relationship with another winger, and on top of that, Galton starts on the left hand side all the time. The right hand side is always up for grabs. Paris starts there sometimes. Garcia starts sometimes there. I've seen Toon out there last season against Brighton. So if Blundell is always starting at right back, she might have different wingers in front of her every so often. Did Erik ten Hag have something to do with that selection? I hope not. I hope not. Because if it was up to him, we'd be seeing Zellum playing centre back. We'd see Leah Galton playing right back. Mary Earps out to Gabby George. Nice ball over the top to Leah Galton. Can the keeper come out? She misses it! The keeper misses it! And Galton scores! Let's go! Equalizer, baby! Let's go! What a howler from D'Angelo. Oh my day. She miskicked the ball completely. Gabby George with a ball over the top to Leah Galton. Leah Galton's chasing it down. Keeper comes out. Keeper tries to boot it. She misses it. Leah Galton slots it in. 1-1, guys. I told you, we got a game on. I told you we got a game on, guys. We got a game on. I told you guys, do not be worried. Look at that. A perfect ball, onside, over the top. Great ball from Gabby George, honestly, to find Leah Galton. Leah Galton applies pressure on the keeper. Keeper miskicks it. She don't even kick it. She don't even kick it. What a ball from Gabby George in her second game for Manchester United. What a howler. What a howler. That's a goalkeeping error. What an error. But that's a top ball. Come on, we got a game, guys. We got a game. We got a game on our hands. Come on, guys. I told you, look. I told you. What did I say? I said 3-1 United. Of course, let me not get too ahead of myself. But it'll be exciting. This is going to be exciting. And I hope, good riddance, I hope we do not concede a goal. Punched over by Earps. Some dramatics there. That was so bad. I love laughing at Arsenal. That was a goalkeeper howler. The guys, that was a howler. Nice. I'm sold. Next time I'm in England, I'm going to a game. That's what I want to hear. That's what I like to hear. I told you, Mina, 1-1 first half. You did say it, Koala. You did say it. Big up to Dean, says, yes, 2 more, please, United. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Devils. Come on, United. We got a good game on our hands, guys. We got a good game. Galton is underrated. She is consistent on that left. One thing I love about Galton, ref, come on, she's diving. You need to book people for diving, ref. Get the ball out. Throw in. Thank you. One thing I like about Galton, if you lot aren't familiar with Galton, she doesn't want to play for the England national team. She says she wants to play club football, and when she's not playing club football, because club football is so demanding, she wants to spend time with her family and friends. And I respect that. I think the managers wanted to call her up. Serena Wiegman has wanted to call her up, and she always says that she will not go. And they don't even bother calling her up. She was United's top goal scorer last year, so I don't even know why people keep saying United are going to miss Russo's goals. In 3 years in the WSL, Russo scored 3 seasons. She scored 22 combined goals. Alessia Russo. I'm not slandering her. I'm just saying facts in it. Leah Galton has the most goals for United, and she's a winger. Mary Earps getting chased down. Bro, she's been taking passing lessons from Andrea Nana and David De Gea. Mary Earps has been poor with her passing lately. Any sort of pressing, she's panicking. Arsenal with the ball, just trying to... I see United's shape. They're holding their shape defensively. Leah's longevity and consistency. Facts. They don't respect her enough. And she got... Come on, ref. That is not a free kick. Free kick to Arsenal. About, I'd say, 35 yards out on the left-hand side. If they can put a good delivery in, I hope not. Garcia will get double figures this season in goals. I think she would. I think the goals will be distributed amongst that front three. So Galton will get involved, Garcia, Jace, and then obviously substitutes as well. Toon, I think, needs to be in her assist bag. Gabby George with her first assist of the season. Big up to Steffi, says, sorry to be late, was watching some documentary. I hope it was a documentary that was worth it. Let me know what the documentary was. Was it a true crime one again? A ball in from Arsenal. Deep. United trying to deal with it, and they do clear it out. No one running out quick enough, so Arsenal can restart again. Man United women to win the league. I hope so. I think we can. And like I said, guys, last season it went down to the last game between I think Chelsea were playing Reading and United were playing Liverpool This season, the last game of the season is Man United versus Chelsea. Russo is offside. Ref, come on. That's not Russo, but still, she's offside. Last game of the season will go down to Chelsea versus Man United. So if it goes down, if the title goes down to that, we are in for a ride. We are in for a ride, guys. Seriously. The men's team should watch the women's team and get inspired. They can learn a few things. Not gonna lie, me being as nice as possible, they could definitely learn a few things. How to play as a team. And that's why I said to you guys, when we went 1-0 down, I said I wasn't too worried. Because I know that they will find something from somewhere. Big ball up top. Arsenal managed to get a hold of it. Again on that. They keep targeting that left-hand side. They keep targeting it. Maya Letitia gets back quick enough. Blunder, I don't even know where she is. And another poor kick from Mary Earps. Another bad kick from Mary Earps. I don't know what that was about, Mary. Jace getting... Come on, ref! Ref! What? What? Is it now? That's what's allowed now. That's what's allowed now in the league, to get manhandled and dragged up like that, blatantly in front of the ref. That's what's allowed now. That's the level that we're on. That's the level. This referee is a joke. Westcott. That should actually be, and that was last player as well. So maybe the ref was reluctant to call that. But she's getting literally grabbed. Look, she wins the ball fairly. She's literally grabbing her back. How is that not a foul? Oi! I'm going to come back to that at the end of the game. I'm actually going to come back to at the end of the game. A ball in from Zellem. It's dealt with by Arsenal. That actually pissed me off. And then look, Jace just barges someone and it's going to get caught. Are you having a... What is wrong with this referee? I'm sorry. I'm writing an email right now to the FA. I've had enough. To the FA. What's this referee's name? She needs to sort it out. I'm writing an email right now. I'm saying this referee is a joke with the clown emoji. It's pissing me off. It's actually pissing me off. Excuse my language, guys. You lot know I'm angry in it when I swear. You lot know I'm angry when I swear in it. Excuse my language. I apologize. Feels refreshing to see Man United actually fighting on the pitch. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it, guys? Galton, look at that. She's getting dragged up and she perseveres. Out to Gabby George, left-hand side, tries to put a ball in, takes a deflection. Arsenal boot it out. Looks like he might be going for a throw-on because Alessia Russo ain't quick enough to get that. Sorry, I need to leave Russo alone. I actually need to leave her alone. Big up to Breshwall says, I'm so proud of this club, 5 years and we're title contenders. They don't realise how far we've come as a women's team. Obviously, investment has helped and everything, but they went from the championship level, came up, straight promotion. Then people were like, United weren't going to stick around in the WSL. They said that we weren't good enough. They said that we didn't have the mentality, the experience, all of that stuff. Within our, third season, second season, we were competing for a title. Jace, player on, no one warned her. So that's why I genuinely feel like we could win it. I genuinely feel like it's Mark Skinner's year to win it. Big up Joe says, glad there is a YouTuber who actually doesn't swear. I don't like to swear, guys. And to me, swearing is me saying things like shit, piss, excuse my language again. But that's what I mean. You will never see me saying the F word. Mina was saying last stream that we shouldn't insult players. Me saying that Russo is not fast enough to get the ball before it goes out. It's not me insulting people. It's just me. It's the eye test, guys. Through ball in. Mary Earps comes up to pick it up. 36 minutes in, sorry. And you know what, guys? This has actually been an entertaining half. And I feel like there's still goals in it in both sides for some reason. I genuinely feel like there's goals in it in both ends. I think there's goals in it in both ends. I think even Blunder's scaring me. Hannah Blunder, you're my homie in it, and I'm really trying to play COD with you, but you're scaring me right now. Right back, you're really scaring me. I'm scared that you're going to give the ball away. I'm scared you're going to get another ball over the top to Leah Galton. Defender's dealing with it, trying to deal with it. And she does. United are pressing very heavy. And they're trying to force it. And they get possession. Ella Toon trying to do some little... I don't even know what that skill is called. I was going to say around the world, but that ain't around the world. Leah Galton with the ball. Puts the ball in. No one can deal with it. If Mina says the C word, though, she's pissed. I'll never say that word. Yeah, I'll never say that word. You'll never hear that coming out of my mouth, guys. This has been a good half so far. I think my only issue is United getting overrun in midfield. That's my only problem. We've got a few midfielders on the bench as well. We brought Irene Guerrero, World Cup winner from Atletico. So, what is the C word? You're not catching me out like that because I'm not going to say it. Go Google it. Google what is the most insulting C word in British language. Garcia getting back. In what world, guys, how refreshing is it to see your Manchester United winger getting back defensively to help the fullback? How nice is that? How good is that? That's great. That's lovely. I love to see it. That's what I love about Garcia. She works so hard. Arsenal just trying to break United down. United get the ball. Blundell to Zellum. Zellum to Ladd. Just passing around in our own third. You lot are actually funny. You guys are actually so funny. United nearly got dispossessed, but Zellum manages to hold on to it. Garcia, that's Jace, sorry. Jace with the ball, chasing the defender down. Jace got booked last game as well, and I think it was for something stupid. I think it was for something silly. Arsenal just passing it in their back line. I think the intensity of the WSL, Jace is still catching up with it because she looks like she's out of gas by like the last game, 50th minute. She looked like her legs were done. Ladd with the ball. Back to Letitia. There's no movement. There's no off the ball movement. That United are now resulting in long balls, unnecessary long balls. Toon, you still got it, Toon. There you go. Garcia to Jace. One more. She tries to go for goal instead. Gets blocked. I need to see how many. Because against Aston Villa, it felt like all our shots were getting blocked. Today, it feels like all the shots are getting blocked. I need to see how many. What's it called? Average blocks against that United have per game. Ooh. Turner getting pressed. And she deals with it just fine. Maya Letitia with the ball. Best passing centre-back. There you go. Gets to Galton. Jace with the ball. Is she gonna? She's gonna try. I thought she was gonna try bring it down. She's playing a bit careless. She's playing a bit careless so far. But I'm just gonna give that to growing pains. Like she's growing into it. Bit too predictable. Yeah, they're playing a bit in possession. They're too predictable. What a pass from Jace. Just overhit it. She tried to find Garcia. Just overhit it a little bit. If that was a good pass, look how well she read Garcia. If that pass just had a little less on it, it would have found the target player. Hina and Melvin should come on later. Sorry, I'm reading it on the smaller screen. Yes, I agree. Melvin is fit enough to play. Will be a great target option. And how's the goalkeeper nearly taking out her own player in the process, coming to claim that ball? Melvin Mallard is fit and she's obviously on the bench. Of course, it will be great, I think, for Miyazawa and Mallard to both come on because obviously Champions League next week. Mallard, great experience in the Champions League alongside Jace. So it'll be nice for her to, and I think she'll bully. I don't know. I feel optimistic enough that she'll bully defenders. Maybe that's just me being way too optimistic. But I think she's good enough to score. And she's obviously on a loan move, so I'd like to see her as much as possible. United just with the ball in their back line to Gabby George on the left-hand side. She had the assist for the goal. Leah Galton called offside. Big up to Chad, says 1-1. I missed a lot. You did. United went down. Early goal. I think it was in the 12th minute. Bad defensive, I think, transition from our defense. But a goalkeeping error. Look, they're showing it again. She just missed the complete ball. Leah Galton, calm and collected. Imagine she missed the goal. That would have been jokes. If she missed that open goal, imagine she missed it. But she stayed calm and slotted it in. That goalkeeper having a... Imagine you bench your starter, bring in your second keeper, and your keeper makes a howler like that. That's funny, man. Back to Mary Earps. Ooh, scary. Scary. Deal with it. She doesn't. Passes it out to Arsenal. Gives it literally to an Arsenal player. United shape right now is bad. Shape is not looking that great. But they fixed the shape. Blundell keeps getting sucked out. She's getting sucked in, to tuck in every single time. It's like they're doing player-to-player marking. Forcing Arsenal all the way back, which is good. Just see the half out. If they can see the half out with 1-1 and they can get into the changing room with a draw, I think that'll be good. Nice interception from Blundell. Garcia gets away from her player. Nice little flick. See, this is the flair that I like that players bring. I like to see tricks. I like to see skills. You don't see it enough in the WSL. Blundell to Jace. Jace trying to... 2 players on her and she still manages to get away with the ball. Gabby George with the overlap on the left-hand side. Oh, she's been up and down that wing today. Kudos to her. She's putting in a shift. I need to see her heat map. Lad with the ball. Offensive C word. City. That's an offensive C word. That's true. That's true. Big up to Chucky Bar for that. Maya Letitia with the ball. United playing very wide. We've been playing very wide this game. Garcia coming in. 2 players on her. Just gets dispossessed. Clearance out. Lands to the right player. But Lad picks it up. To Toon. Coming onto her left foot. Trying to come onto her left foot. Trying to slip Galton through. But she just can't. She can't slip Galton through. Not been the worst, but I'm ready to see the end of this half, guys. I'm ready to see the end. A minute left. I'm ready to see the end of the half, I can't lie. I'm ready to see the end of it. Ella Tuna's, she's been involved, but maybe not as much as I would want her to be. She's been involved, but maybe not as much as I would have wanted her to be. Big kick from Arsenal's goalkeeper. Ooh. United managed to get it, but then they managed to lose it at the same time. And then they managed to get it back. Jace is chasing that ball down, trying to keep it in. Forcing Arsenal's defender to kick it out for a throw-in. Oh, it's their throw. Offside. Okay, makes sense. I was thinking, how the hell is that their ball when I literally saw the Arsenal player kick it out? We've got 4 minutes of extra time. Ladies, please just see the game. Just see the half out. Just see the half out. My biggest worry is getting caught in transition. Defensive transition, we haven't been the best of recent. Oh, high foot from Blundell. Look at all that space oh my God. All that space that she left open because she overcommitted. Russo with the ball, trying to get a shot off. 2 players crowding her. Hannah Blundell she's not looked that great. Ball in. Oh, what a header. What a clearance header from Millie Turner. Big header to deal with that. That's a crazy header. I need to see it because she was diving towards the goal, but she managed to header it that way. Great clearance. Yeah, she did a diving header. Diving header facing towards the goal. But Hannah Blundell has been worrying me. She's been worrying me all game. Arsenal been targeting that left-hand side. They've been targeting that left-hand side. Big kick from Mary Earps. Who do you dislike more, Liverpool or City? Oof. I would say Liverpool, just because of the history as well. City is just obviously it's always been existent, that rivalry, but I think the rivalry's been worse over the last 10 years. Who do you guys hate more, Liverpool or City? Let me know in the chat. I just need them to see the half out. I just need them to see the half out. Arsenal with the ball again. All right, just pass around, guys. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. All right, I'm not gonna say what Adam said, but you guys saw what Adam said. Steffi says Liverpool. Yeah, I think a lot of people dislike Liverpool more. I think everyone dislikes Liverpool more. Troy says Arsenal, Liverpool, and then City. I think a lot of people share that same sentiment, you know. I think a lot of people who obviously grew up in the 90s, 2000s, whatever, watching football, I think they'd share that same sentiment. Corner from Man United, by the way, guys. And we know what Katie Zellum can do. We know the delivery she can put in. If she can put in a good delivery, a little scramble in the box, we could see something. Ball in, deep one. Millie Turner gets on the end of it, just over the bar. But I can't lie, United men's team need to take set piece advice from Katie Zellum, because she's always putting in good delivery. That's one thing she's known for. I hate them both equally because I have a lot of friends who are both. I know more people that are Arsenal fans than Liverpool fans, but that's obviously because I grew up here. But for me, it will be, I don't know if it will be Arsenal, Liverpool, City, but Arsenal, Liverpool is probably mutual, like the dislike I have. Liverpool, City, Arsenal. Koala says Arsenal more than Liverpool and City. Yeah, I think a lot of people would put Arsenal up there as well. But mainly because of, I feel like there's a lot of Arsenal fans in the world. I feel like there's so many Arsenal fans in the world. I think, like, even when I go back to Africa, I feel like Arsenal's the biggest team. And then I think it's Man United. That's a foul throw. That's actually a foul throw. Shout out Chad says, yeah, Zellum got a lot of assists that way. That's true. Halftime whistle blows. Man United won. Arsenal won. And I think there's still a lot of goals in it. I feel like there's a lot of goals still in it. I think we can still we're still in for some entertainment in it. That's all I have to say. Joe says, is everyone forgetting Leeds? I just don't acknowledge they ain't in the Prem. I don't like them, but they're not in the Premier League. I liked Wenger too much even during the rivalry. Steph, I hated Wenger. Not that I was threatened by him, but I just hated Wenger. I think I like him now more that he is an Arsenal manager. But obviously, his association with Arsenal will always be there. They're like the irrelevant kid in school. Nobody literally mentioned them. Nobody mentioned them. This team likes to score late. That's true, man. We've seen quite a few winners. And also, guys, this is still I wouldn't say it's a good result, but, you know, I think this is still a positive. I'm not saying I want it to end 1-1 because I want to win. I always want to win. But Arsenal have given us a difficult game so far. I will say that Arsenal have given us a difficult game so far. What is the blue by the people's names? They are mods. They are moderators in the chat, meaning they moderate the chat to make sure everybody's behaving. But not everybody's got one. Not everyone's got one. Guys, what do you guys all? I don't want to make it because let me pin this here. If you guys don't know, Sir Alex Ferguson's wife, Lady Kathy Ferguson, passed away. I think today. It was announced today, but she passed away. If you guys watched his documentary, you will know a lot about his wife and how important she was to him. I was going to talk about Pogba, but I just feel like now is not the right time. Now that we've spoken about Lady Kathy Ferguson, I don't think it's the right time to talk about Pogba. We're not going to talk about him, but I'm very disappointed. If you're watching this Pogba, I'm very disappointed with you. I hope you know that. Big up to Alumba says, horrible midfield dead. Lad, it's horrible. That front line isn't working well today. Arsenal have got the press right, like they are the home team. Slow in build up, so slow. I think the biggest issue with me is that, like I said, Hannah Blundell getting overrun on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, sorry. So, they are targeting that side particularly. Midfield, they have, I wouldn't say overpopulated it, but they've got a lot of bodies in midfield that are pressing. Zellum, anytime she gets to ball. Lad is doing nothing to break down the opposition in the middle. And you're right, Arsenal have been slow with their build-up and it's working for them. Slow and steady wins the race. You know, that's what they say. Slow and steady wins the race. Going into the second half, do I want to see some changes? Yes, I do. I would like to see... who would I like to see? I would like... Well, we don't really have any options. Oh, shit, why is it? It's not letting me change the half for some reason. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. Would I like to see some changes? Jade Riviere is on the bench, but I'm not sure if she's fully match fit to come on. But Blundell, you need to sort it out. In Africa, it's Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, others in that particular order. Really? I didn't think Chelsea was that big in Africa. I know Chelsea is obviously Drogba, and I get it. Eto'o used to play for them. So I understand why Chelsea would be big in Africa, but I didn't think Chelsea was on the level of Man United and Arsenal, because everyone I know in Africa is Man United or Arsenal fan. Everyone. So that's kind of crazy. Blundell was at fault for that goal. They have really targeted her. You know what they say, man? You target the weak link. I'm not saying she's the weak link, but defensively, she's been the weak link. And I kind of feel bad for Russo, the chance. OMG. I don't feel bad. I don't know, man. If you lot are regular watchers of women's football, do you guys think this sort of rivalry in the women's game is good? Because I like that. I'm not trying to say make it hooligan football, hooligan fans, but this type of rivalry I think is good. I don't think they people paint women's football to be this happy, you know, family friendly stuff. I want destruction. I want problems. I'm joking. I don't want problems, but I definitely do want rivalry upon the fans, between the fans. Right now, you know, if a player leaves your club, boo them. Boo them. Who cares? Because that's what football's about. That's what football's about. I wish players gave it back to the fans. I actually wish players gave it back to the fans. So that's what I'm saying. If Russo, and I know she's being booed today. I know I would be, if she scored and celebrated, I would be like, oh, raw. Like, she actually did that. Then that would make fans hate her even more. Like I said, that's why I really liked that Adebayo celebration. Even though it wasn't against my own team, I really, really liked that Adebayo celebration, because it fueled the football rivalry. I like it. We need more passion. Facts. Adam says she kind of deserves it. I can't lie. She snaked on us. Facts. Who goes from Man United to Arsenal? Come on, Russo. Facts. Who does that? And on a free? Come on. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Mina, I knew it. You are a player hater. You are a big hater. Word to Kevin Gary. I'm not a hater, guys. I'm not a hater. Man United has the biggest fan base in Africa, second to none. Listen, when I went to Africa, I saw so many people wearing like the fake shirts. You know, when they don't have the Adidas. But I saw so many United shirts. That's when I was like, wow. I wonder, guys, I actually wonder if a club will ever do a tour in Africa. Why don't clubs do that? Now that I'm thinking about it. Why don't clubs do tours in Africa? Let me see if my scoreboard still works. It does. Let me put it back to normal. Now that I'm thinking about it, they never do. They don't. They go to Asia. They go Australia. They go America. They don't go to Africa. I can't believe I just realized it. I'm writing an email to Man United tonight. I'm saying, do your next tour in East Africa. Go to Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda. They're actually hosting AFCON in 2027, so I might go there. I might go there for AFCON. But, especially like, for example, Man United right now, we got 3 African players. Yeah? It would be historic if they did a tour in Africa. Liverpool, their biggest star is the face of, I would say, African football. When people talk about the best African player right now, they're saying Mohamed Salah. I can't believe I've just had this revelation. And even when you think of other teams, Arsenal, their star boy, Saka, plays for England, but he's got roots to Nigeria. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, they don't really do that. They don't really do that. Twalomba says, we ain't paying the equivalent of £400 for a friendly. I think one thing is, if they ever did a tour, and this is just me talking on hypotheticals, yeah, they have to make it affordable in the local currency. So they can't go to, like, I don't know, Kenya, where I'm making this up here, but like 1,000, how much is 1,000 Kenyan shillings in pounds? Let me see. GBP or KS2 GBP. I'm curious to know, innit? Damn. God damn. So if I was to buy a ticket for £40, which is normal price for tickets here, it goes up to 70. So if I said £60 for a ticket, that would be 11,000 Kenyan shillings. That's a lot. That sounds like a lot. 11,000, but it's not a lot. Now, if they said the tickets were £200, that's 36,000 Kenyan shillings. I can't hear it. To our Lumba, I hear it. But I hope if they did it, it would be affordable for local football. I think Manchester United did a tour to Africa years ago. I could be wrong. I don't remember them doing anything in recent, like, the last 10 years. I would say in the last 10 years, I don't remember them doing it. Let's see if Man United tour Africa. I might actually pitch these ideas. Apparently they did South Africa. Apparently they did a South Africa tour. How long ago was this? It's not even showing me the date. Is that how long ago it was? I'm looking at pictures as well. Hey, this is a long time ago. You know how I know this is a long time ago? Because Ryan Giggs is there. Hey, I remember this kit. I used to have this tracksuit. Oh my days. Look at it. This is why, guys, I'm sorry, yeah. This is why United have not come back. I hope you guys can see this. This is why United have not come back. Look at this guy. I need to turn my brightness down so you guys can see it. I really want you guys to be able to see this picture, because he says, he wrote on his stomach, welcome to Africa, Manchester United. This is why they haven't come back. But this is a long time ago. This is when United was sponsored by Vodafone. This is like 04, I think. I see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Rio Ferdinand, Carlos Tevez. So this is like 05. Yeah, this is Wayne Rooney. They got the Manchester United Nigeria Supporters Club there. They went to Nigeria as well. And Cape Town. This must be near enough to 20 years ago. And they did 10 years ago in South Africa as well, shortly after the World Cup. Okay. That's funny. Everton and Hull City came to Kenya because of Sport Pesa. And I got to see Wayne Rooney from a distance. He is whiter than he looks on screen. That's crazy. My tickets at MetLife were over 300 USD each. And we were third tier. Whoa! For pre-season! No wonder they love to go to America. Because they make money there. Didn't they go with Rio was there? Yeah, Rio was there with his braids. Rio was there with the braids. The only reason black players aren't big in Africa is because they choose to play for the European birth nations. Yeah, I feel like when you play for your home nation in Africa, you'll be more bigger. Like if Mo Salah, I don't know, hypothetically speaking, if Mo Salah grew up in the Netherlands and he chose to play for the Netherlands over Egypt, I think a lot less people would be fans of him. Yeah, guys, anytime I meet an Egyptian person anywhere in the world and I say to them, oh, where are you from? And they're like, I'm from Egypt. I always say to them, oh, Mohamed Salah. And they get so gassed. Because they love him. African tour would be massive, not gonna lie. They don't do Africa because most of the countries we have substandard stadiums. Now that East Africa are hosting AFCON, I think it's in 2027, and obviously Morocco is going to be hosting the World Cup with Spain and Portugal in 2030. I don't think we should never say never. We should never say never. True African stadiums aren't the standard, especially the actual pitch and grass. Yeah, they got it in the museum. Them pictures are jokes, I swear. I'm going to look at the pictures when I come off the stream so I can laugh a bit more. Big up to Abdinasi says, Mina, when they go to Somalia, I don't know. I don't think they ever go to Somalia. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I almost passed out when I saw the price. That's crazy. But you know what? It's one of them ones where I feel bad because I feel like you don't even get to see all the best players because players at best will play one half maybe. So you don't get to see the best players. And then if you're unlucky to go to the, like, Man United versus Wrexham, you're going to watch the academy players. But then again, moving away from that, it's not always that they get to see their own players. So they probably are happy. I think that they'd be happy to do that. I think they'd be happy to do that. Divock Origi is Kenyan, but he plays for Belgium. I didn't know Divock Origi was Kenyan. That's news to me, I can't lie. That is news to me. I never knew that. Nice little chit chat, guys. We've had this interval. I've learned a lot. I learned that Manchester United have done 2 pre-season tours in Africa. I've learned that they've gone to West Africa, South Africa. All that's left is North and East Africa. And the day they go to East Africa, I will be there. I'm going to convince them that they need someone to translate for them. So I'm joking. But that's actually, when you think about it, spending £200-300 on a pre-season ticket, it's not always that you get to see your team. So I get why people would pay that. I don't agree that it should be that price, especially when it's substandard football that you're seeing. But also, I think it's part of the opponents make it up as well. So, like, if you're watching United versus Real Madrid or a big team, Barcelona, etc., they keep showing back this goal and it's pissing me off. Excuse my language again, but it's really irritating me. Kim Little has had so many touches on that left-hand side, having a field day. The second half is going to start soon. Are there any African girls in the WSL? Yes, there's a Moroccan player that plays for Tottenham Hotspurs. I forgot what her name is. Ayane is her name. Is there any other African players? I think there's a few. There was a Nigerian player, but she left the league. But if you're talking about at the top clubs, in the big clubs, there's barely any black people in the WSL, guys. If we're being honest, there's not. Some teams have no black people in their team right now, and that's a diversity thing that they have to tackle. Toon is flat. She just, you know what? The midfield to me, I'm not impressed with them. To me, I've not been impressed with them. Not just Toon, but Zellum, Lad. They've not been that impressive. But the teams are coming out now. They're showing us D'Angelo, the Arsenal keeper that had a mare for that game. But I ain't complaining. Most African women play for La Liga. Yeah, I think it's because they have. I don't know if it's because of the, like, I think some clubs have, like, local academies in Africa that they can bring players over from. It's a big thing in men's football as well. So that's why you see a lot of West African and North African players playing in, like, Belgian league, Dutch league, etc. Because a lot of clubs have partnerships with academies in Africa. I don't know if it's the same in women's football. I'm not too sure. But obviously my favourite African player, man, it's no secret. Shoala is my favourite player. She plays for Barca, linked to United this season in the summer. But she's still at Barca. She's a baller. Big baller. But they're getting ready now for the second half. Team just doing some little quick warm-up sprints, I think. Doesn't look like United have made any changes either. So it looks like it's going to be the same team on both sides of the pitch. I'm going to need Jace to score. I said Galton would score, I said Jace would score, and I said Garcia or Nikita Paris would score. So so far I got Galton right. And to be honest, a lot of you in the chat did predict a win. So we'll see how it goes. Second half is about to kick off. United will be kicking off. Come on United. Come on. Big second half. Big second half. And I think it's important. At home, LSV, guys, is the real fortress. Real fortress settings. United getting ready to kick off. And we have game. Let's go. Timer is on. Thank you for reminding me. I hope I get to see Jace and Miyazawa on the pitch together. I would take off Toon for Miyazawa. I'm not lying. Honestly, I would take off Toon and bring on Miyazawa. But that's just me. That's just me. I feel like Toon is the manager. It's like she's in her Rashford thing right now, where she's not informed, but the manager's hoping that she just plays through the bad form. And maybe the same for Zellum as well. Make sure you hit the like button if you've just stopped by, or if you've been here all this time. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. Let me see what the ratio is, because I want 100%. All right, we got it. We're not too far off. 43 likes. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll stop nagging you lot for likes. Disgraceful. How did she just fly? No one even touched you, mate. No one even touched you. Would love to see Jace put one away, but would be happy with my girl Garcia. Same. I'd be happy with both. I'd be happy. I'm so greedy. I want them both to score. Toon Fernandez, come on. Leave Toon alone. Leave Toon alone. Leave Ella Toon alone. Lineups on the screen right now. Still pretty much the same. Hannah Blundo, bad performance against Villa today. Bad performance again. She might have to hold bench next game. She might have to hold bench. But I wouldn't be surprised if she actually gets taken off in this game as well. Because Arsenal are targeting her every single time. And United play so our midfield is so non-existent in build-up that they play wide the whole time. Ball over the top to Garcia. She's chasing it down. Manages to keep it in. Can she keep it in again? She might be able to. She tries to. And she makes it go out for what looks like a throw-in. It looks like it's gone out for a throw-in. Is it a throw-in? It is a throw-in. Arsenal's throw-in. Very deep in their half. If United can press well, then I hope Williams ain't coming on. Why she got her bib off? I know she scored the winner, but I'm trying to see some flair. I'm trying to see exciting football. She's a veteran and she scores late winners, but I'm not too sure about that. This is a good platform for boosting Man Utd Women. Thank you for this. But does Man Utd recognise your work? I don't do it for their recognition. And I've had the pleasure of covering Man Utd games through Man Utd Women on United View. Shout out to United View. Because of United View, I've been able to get press access, go to games, interview the manager, etc., etc. But I don't do it for recognition from the club. I do it because I like the team and I love content. But thank you for the question. I appreciate it. United with the ball in the corner, flag, another throw in, and get a photo with Mary. How could I forget? How could I forget that photo? My annoyance with Mary Earps this summer of her wanting to leave made me forget about the iconic picture. Should I bring it out again, guys? Throw in from Blundo. United just being held up on that right hand side. Maybe try switching the play or something. Because there's about 5 players in that little corner. Maybe try getting the ball into the box. Jace is trying to chase it down. Arsenal clear it out. And it's another throw-in. BT with a big clearance again. Switch the ball, thank you. Going more central. Now United going more central. Going out wide to the left-hand side. Very compact. Very, very compact right now. Lad just getting... They're trying to bully Lad off the pit, off the ball. And I'm scared it might work. Maya Letitia, ball over the top. I think she put too much on it. But Garcia's quick. She's rapid. Chases that down. Come on, ref. Referee, there's been 2 calls now. There's been 2 calls I'm questioning you for. That's not good. That's not good. And I said I was going to write an email to the FA. I'm writing a letter now. Through ball to Jace. 1-on-1 with the keeper. She takes a shot. Oh, just wide. Oh, just wide. Just wide. I thought Jace had that. I thought that went in. Oh, that guys, that looked like it skimmed the line. That looked like it's great. Very tight angle. Galton should have got across it. Galton could have got across. And if she stuck her foot out, that was going in. Ooh, that was... Ooh. Oh, unlucky. Big up to Ravi says, big up Mina. Both goals were from mistakes. I think the second one more so. Yeah, I think the second one more so. I think United's goal was more of a mistake than Arsenal's goal was. I think Arsenal's was just poor defending on Manchester United's end. Big up to Ravi. Jace is teasing now. Second game. Do you remember Villa game? She did the same thing. I can feel that goal. I can feel it. I can come in. Chad says she's fire though. Listen, Jace. Brazilian flair. They had, you know what's annoying about punditry? Whenever they see a person of colour, it's always pace and power, pace and power. That's what they describe her as. Carla Ward described Jace as pace and power against Aston Villa last week. That's embarrassing. She's way more than that. She has the technical ability, I think, that a lot of players in the WSL ain't coming near. And she got flair, she got trickery, all of that stuff. Galton is a quality player, underappreciated, that's for sure. United fans appreciate her, but in the league, she's unappreciated. Mary Earps kicks it out for a throw-in. I think she should have booted it, but again, each to their own. Each to their own on that. I think a goal is coming, you know. I think Jace might get a goal. Ball out for United, goal kick. That's what I like to see. Blackstenius. I hate saying her name because I'm always scared that I'm going to say it wrong. I still feel like I'm saying it wrong anyways. Bro, she has ultimate passion with skill. The skill set, I think, is something that United have never had. I don't think United have had this much of a skillful player. And it's the Brazilian flair, innit? I love it. Mary Earps with the ball. Just passing to the back line. Midfielders are just getting on my nerves. Really frustrating to watch. Jace coming deep to pick up the ball. She's getting doubled up on every time. Careful with that because you know the ref is going to penalise you. She's gone down, but Garcia continues. Can Garcia do something? Gets dispossessed. Ball out for United throw-in, and Jace is still down. She's holding her leg. They've Ella Toon gone over to her straight away. Ref didn't even play an advantage or anything. The ref didn't even play an advantage. Thoughts on Ella Toon? I feel like she can be frustrating at times. Very frustrating. I feel like she's been in a very bad slump the last 12 months, I would say. Ever since the Euros, essentially, she's been in a very bad slump. But I'm hoping it's something she can get out of. I'm hoping it's something that she can get out of. Guerrero on the bench. No, Irene Guerrero is not on the bench. So I think she's not made the matchday squad because the manager did say only player that was out injured was, what's her name? Emma Watson, who's out with an ACL injury, and everyone else would be available. So Guerrero is not on the bench, which is interesting because I would have thought other midfielders we got on the bench is Lisa Nowsund, Hinata Miyazawa, of course, Nikita Paris, winger, and Rabjon, but I don't think Rabjon would come on. Galton, Jack. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Your winger tracking back. I would like to say we'll win, but I'm worried we might struggle to get that second. So sorry, but I'm not sure. Don't be Joe. One thing I'll say is these lot, they can just nab a goal out of nowhere. There's been a lot of instances where they get a goal out of nowhere. So I do think it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible to get a goal from somewhere. Galton with the ball across the box. Gets cleared out. Gets chased back down again. And then it just gets cleared out again. Neither team's been dominant with possession in the second half. I've realised that. In the first 20 minutes, United had 60-40. But since then, I think some Arsenal midfielders have definitely had more touches on the ball than United's midfielders. I think that. Zellum gives the ball away. Poor. Captain, that's poor. They're trying to find Russo, who's in all that heap of space. Zellum is very lucky there. Katie Zellum is very, very lucky there. Arsenal back with possession. Russo on the right-hand side, one-on-one against Gabby George. Puts a ball in. A bunch of blocks. And then Gabby George clears it out. Toon is getting dragged. Her arm is getting dragged. I can see it from here. The ref can't see nothing and the ref is on the pitch. That's crazy. Naz said I had to stop watching. Lol, the anxiety of watching any Man United team is too much, but United women better. Big ballers. United women, big ballers. Thoughts on Beth Mead for Arsenal? I don't really know. She's a good footballer. That's it. I don't know when she's going to be back though. She's been out for nearly a year. So I'm not sure when she'll be back. But when she does come back, that Arsenal front line will be solid, I think. Will be solid. But I don't care about opposition teams, I'm not going to lie. I can't lie, I don't care. But maybe that's just me. It might be too early, but I think Leah will go down as a Mancunian legend, as well as Lil Tony. I think Leah Galton will retire at Manchester United. I know that sounds crazy, but I think she will retire at Manchester United. Jace, don't do nothing stupid because you know the ref already has it out for you. Ball in, Mary Earps comes out flapping across absolutely thin air. She doesn't even hit the ball. She does not even touch it at all. Arsenal still with the ball from that corner. Ball in, Mary Earps now comes and collects it. That's better. MLT looking solid. Listen, for a 21-year-old, I don't think people talk about her enough in the WSL. What she does, I don't think they talk about her enough. MLT, if you don't know, guys, Maya Letitia, Manchester United centre-back, joined us last summer. Last year was her first season, immense season. Unlucky to miss out on the England squad, in my opinion. Should have been at the World Cup. Toon fumbles the ball, but United managed to hold on to it. Out to the right-hand side with Garcia. Gonna try. Go at your player. Go on. Out for a corner. Thank you very much, ref. And people like you show everyone that women can play football and are as good, if not better. Big respect to you. Big up, Joe. Top comment there. Great comment. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by as well for this vibe along. You lot know what it is, man. You lot know what it is. New Spain coach in the crowd. Disgraceful federation. But you lot know what it is, man. Like I said, I'm here to cover the women's game as well as, you know, the men's game. So you lot can always find content here on my channel. And obviously, as the channel grows, like I said, my goal is to get players on the channel. So it will happen. Ball in from Zellum. Deep. Keeper comes out, claims it. Nice, big, strong. Claims it. Liverpool we beat Arsenal 1-0 in their own backyard. That was the shocker of the WSL last week. Arsenal on the counter-attack. Hannah Blunder, what are you doing on the left-hand side, bro? You're not a left-back anymore. Hannah Blunder, what? Alessia Russo just fouled on the edge of the box by Katie Zellum. But I'm in awe because Hannah Blunder is on the left-hand side. My friend, my fellow Manchester United supporter. I know I'm not a player, but my Manchester United fullback. You are not a left-back. What are you doing on the left-hand side in Gabby George's position? That corner, that free kick is crazy. Katie Zellum booked for such a soft thing. Hannah Blunder caught out of position way too many times. She needs to sort it out. Arsenal with their first change of the game. I'm wondering when are you going to make some subs? When are you going to make some subs? You said next week is PSG. I'll turn on the bell notification thing. Big up. Big up. Of course, we will be here all the time. If I'm not at the game, we will be here. We will be here. Triple substitution. Oh my God, McCabe is coming on. Triple substitution, guys, for Arsenal. Ford, Manham and McCabe on. This is excuse me. But this is crunch time for they're bringing on these players. This is crunch time for Arsenal. Free kick on the edge of the box. Let me stay silent. Let me just stay quiet for a second. I gotta concentrate, guys, because I'm about to choke. Over the wall and over the bar. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If Mina gets players on the channel, we might be getting a Mina and Hannibal Medjbury podcast. If I ever had Medjbury on my channel, I would have to call it the Eminem Show. That's what I'd have to call it. Because if I don't call it the Eminem Show, I'm a failure. Mina, what was your take on the Spanish World Cup kiss? Should never have happened. F the Spain Federation and that manager too. Sorry guys, I was just, gasping for air. So I just had to drink some water. I'm seeing players getting dragged. I'm seeing players getting everything. And the ref is just not turning a blind eye to it. Is it 5 subs in the WSL or 3? I think it's 3. I'm sure it's 3, I think. Or is it 5? I think it's 5. No, I think it's 5. Thoughts on super sub Rachel Williams? I think she's just good for that super sub. Like, if you're chasing a goal 85th minute, bring her on. She scored the most guys injury time winners. I thought it was another Takis moment. No Takis today, guys. I ate a lot of Takis before my stream earlier and my stomach was hurting. But on a brighter note, there's no more Takis in my house. So I've got no more Takis unless I go to the shop. Return of the Takis. If I might one day come with the black Takis on stream. Then you know I've lost the plot at that point, guys. This ref is actually excuse my language, but this ref is actually, guys, really frustrating me and getting on my nerves. Looks like Hannah Blundell's stretching, but I hope she's alright. This midfield is not, it's not good. It's not good. And the ref don't even dish out. The ref is being too nice to Arsenal players. I'm gonna do the one chip challenge. You want me to choke on stream, innit? You guys, you fully want me to choke on stream. Mina, if VAR comes to WSL, that would be madness. I would never want that. I hate VAR. I would want, if you're gonna bring something, bring automated offsides. But apparently, I saw a report. I don't know how true it was, but it was saying that the Premier League can't implement it because they can't implement it because of the Nike balls. There's something wrong with the Nike balls. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Mark, my brother, I'm going to need some changes now. I'm going to need some substitutions. I'm going to need something. That's for sure. I'm definitely going to need something. If you lot were to make subs, guys, what subs would you make? Let me know. If you lot were to make changes right now. I'm trying to think. I think I would bring on Mallard. Have a threat in the box. The balls, the Nike balls, Nike, the brand, the footballs that they provide for the Premier League. Apparently, that's the issue with why they can't do automated offside or whatever. Ugh, I can't even open this in the background. Irene for lad. Irene's not on the bench, sadly. Sadly, not on the bench. Miyazawa for Toon. I would do that. I feel like last game Miyazawa came on a bit too late, so she didn't really get a chance to impact the game much. I personally would take off Blundell, bring on Riviere. I don't think she's fully match fit. Caitlin Ford, look at her coming on straight away, getting a yellow immediately getting a yellow. Mina, thoughts on the link up in the team? I think the link up is growing. I think it's not there yet. Players are still understanding each other, obviously, and their manager got booked. You're a disgrace. You're a cheat. You're a disgrace. You're a cheat. I don't think the link up is there between the players yet, but that's okay because it's only game 2 that they're playing together. Hopefully by PSG game, it'll be full and fledged. Big up to Adam, says, yo, I'm back. Who's been the better side this half? I think it's been equal. Like, neither team really created much. Neither team have really created much. Garcia chasing that ball down. Arsenal just trying to see it out, which they do, and they boot it straight back upfield, back to Maya Letitia. Then it's back to Blundell. Then it's back to Blundell again. Katie Zellum getting pressed. Someone tell her there's someone behind her. Someone tell her that there's someone behind her. Crazy. Tickets are now £12. You know what, guys? Man United fans are so loyal to their club, yeah? The ones, especially the ones I know. They've been asking Man United to raise the ticket prices. Can you believe that? They've been asking them to raise the ticket prices and the season tickets because it was so cheap. Poor touch from Blundell. Ball goes out. It's not been looking good today or yesterday. But Man United fans have been asking for a price increase. And United have done it because they're saying we want to support the team more, but make it not more affordable, but more in line with opposition teams, basically, like the big teams, the Chelseas. And I saw Chelsea were selling tickets for £40 for their opener at Stamford Bridge. I think at Old Trafford tickets go for like £20 normally. Oh, skips past player, skips past another one. Ooh. Oh, Arsenal, unlucky there. United defensively fell asleep. Arsenal still got the ball, put a ball into the box. Blundell puts it behind for a corner. Who was that? Was that McCabe that skipped past 2 players so easily? Literally, she skips past Zellum, skips past Maya Letitia, puts a ball straight across the box. Big up to Football Power Hour says, big shout out to Mina and everyone in here. Big up. United are stressed. They're making me a bit worried. I'm a bit worried, guys. I'm a bit worried now. Corner for Arsenal in. Deep one. United deal with it very comfortably. Could it be a counter? No, because Arsenal keep a hold of the ball. Back to the left-hand side. Arsenal coming central. Ball in! I couldn't even speak there for a second. I couldn't even speak. Mary Earps went down for the save, but she didn't catch it. But it was such a slow motion fall. It was from Russo. It was the header from Russo that she just saved now. Big save from Mary Earps to deny Russo for a goal scoring opportunity. She didn't catch the ball. It started bouncing. Russo ran towards it and then she got up quickly enough. My heart just dropped into my stomach, if I'm being honest. My heart just dropped into my stomach. And Arsenal have had the better chances in the last 5 minutes, that's for sure. Since those changes have added a little bit something. It's added a little bit of something to the team and the way that they're playing. But I think Mark needs to make a substitution. Gabby George with a ball over the top to Leah. We are too predictable. United are playing a bit too predictable. The decision to start Blunder on that side on a game like this, I don't agree with it. I think it's experience. Jade Riviere is not match fit. She, I think, was injured in the preseason. But she's on the bench, which is now a positive. Ball over the top. Oh, Arsenal, one-on-one with Russo. Oh, one-on-one with Earps. Earps uses her feet. She learned that from the school of David De Gea. Ball over the top just took the whole defence out. They need to wake up. I'm going to need them to wake up. Defensively, they are asleep. And everything is coming from Blundell's side. Everything. Oh, they're going to keep targeting that side. Big save from Mary Earps with her feet. Big save. Nikita Parry should come on for Blundell. You're crazy. You want to put a winger at fullback. You want to put... This guy's moving like Ten Hag. Trying to put a winger at fullback. Mina, how do United nick that win? Number one, defensively, they need to wake up. And number two, I think we're playing too wide. But the midfield of Zellem and Ladd is not working in terms of in transition, in build-up. It's not working so far. So they need some creativity. Wow. Where is Bo Risa when we need her? Of course, United got rid of her in the summer, but it would have been great to have her, Miyazawa, on the bench. Look at that. Arsenal just skipping past. Ooh, Millie Turner with a big header out. They're putting pressure on. They are putting pressure on. Ball over the top to Jace. You got the speed. She can't control the ball. And it's back in Arsenal's possession. The momentum is with Arsenal right now. The momentum is really with Arsenal right now. Skinner needs to make a sub. Skinner needs to make some changes in that midfield. Because this is not looking good. Because in transition... Oh, here we go. Rachel Williams again. He looks like he's going for Rachel Williams to come on, his little super sub. I don't know, man. Mark just stresses me out, Tommy. Ugh, just stressing me out. It's not looking good, bruv. Ball in. Deep one. Turner again deals with it. Leah Galton out quickly. Applying pressure. Arsenal still with the ball. They're probably going to look to cross it back in. And that's exactly what they do. Garcia's holding up the play good. Do not foul in the box. Outside of the box. There's a shot incoming. There is a shot and Jace blocks it. And she's chasing it down. Counter. Have we got a counter on our hands? We do. Jace keeps it in. She looks up. She can see... Who's that running with her? Toon is in front of her, but that's it. There's a whole crowd of white shirts. She finds Ella Toon. Tries to find Ella Toon. But she just can't. But Ella Toon still got the ball. Arsenal have gotten back in their numbers, but United have now gotten forward in their numbers. And it's Hayley Ladd with the ball. A lot of space around her. I wonder if she's going to utilise it. Instead, she just goes back to her centre-back. Mina, does Mark have a plan B? Rachel Williams is his plan B. Now his plan is to bring on Rachel Williams, balls into the box. That's it. I don't think Jace should be coming off, but it looks like she might be. Or I would like to see her go out to the right. I'm not going to lie. And I would take Garcia out because Garcia has not been that impactful today as she has been in the past. Is Ella Toon undroppable? Pretty much, man. pretty much to me she's not undroppable, but I feel like to the managers she's undroppable. She got dropped from the England squad during the World Cup when she was not performing well. 20 minutes left, and United are holding on. Where's Mallard? She's on the bench. So I don't know why Rachel Williams, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why Rachel Williams is coming on ahead of her. I understand her super sub dynamic, but Mallard on the bench, and you're choosing to bring on Williams instead. I can't even look at the screen right now. Okay, let's go. Just want to say, Mina, really good commentary. Thank you, guys. You know what my dream is? One day I want to do like radio commentary. My dream. Oh, Jace is coming off, guys. What I expected. She doesn't look happy to be coming off again for Rachel Williams. United chasing a goal, and I don't get it. I don't know why you do that. I genuinely don't know why you do that. I don't know why. Thank you, but yeah, like I was saying, one of my goals is to do like radio commentary for football one day. So I have to keep practicing, and you know, I can't, when you're on radio, it's not like streaming, you can't swear. I can't be like, oh, this person's pissing me off. I can't say that stuff. But thank you very much, Steffi. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you lot that have stuck around for this vibe along. Obviously, it's a big game, and I'll be here again for Champions League and as many United Women games as I can this season if I'm not at the game. Mark, he's so frustrated with his subs and style. This is his plan B, but I feel like when you've got Mallard, a 4-time Champions League winner on your bench, you're chasing a goal, and you bring on Williams 85th minute if you're chasing a goal. You don't bring her on 70th minute. Why get rid of Wildeboro Risa for F's sake? This midfield is not cutting it. The crazy thing is we brought in Irene Guerrero, and she's not on the bench today. So I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of options on the bench today. And even Jace was growing into the game, especially in the second half. Mary Earps is kicking today. Very questionable. United just passing it around in their back line. Zellum with the ball, trying to progress it. Goes out to the right to Lucia Garcia. But the thing is, there's no movement in the midfield. So you're just running into a lot of traffic every time. Mina, I thought your channel was family friendly. You can't swear. Big up. Listen, I don't swear, man. You don't know what it is. Unless the occasional P word or the S word. I don't really swear. Look at this, guys. Second half stats. Arsenal 4 shots. United 1. Possession has been 59% United, 41 Arsenal. But the thing is, oof. There's a lot of just clatterings going around. There's no way Rachel Williams get booked for that. But United have had 49% possession. And I could genuinely not tell you what that was for, like, what they've done with that possession. Big up Ricardo says, hey, Mina, what's going on? How's the game going? It's going. That's all you need to know. It's been going good in the first half. Second half, I think not as great. Arsenal have definitely looked like the bigger threat to score, in my opinion. Just like Ollie, why does he have to wait till the last 20? Listen, coming out of that second half, I would have taken off one midfielder by now. And I would have taken off a midfielder. I would have taken off the right back as well. United will be kicking themselves if they draw this game. You know what? After this performance, I don't know if they would be, you know. I think they would be lucky. Arsenal might be kicking themselves because Arsenal have been knocking on the door for a minute now. They've been knocking on that door. United are trying to keep it shut, but I hope they can keep... Look, there's no fluidity in the front line now. Rachel Williams, by the way, guys, is 35 years old. She's a veteran. Every game she's come on, and I've seen some of them live, she comes on as the super sub. She always scores 85th minute, 86th minute. She'll score a winner when United are chasing it. I would like to see Miyazawa. I would like to see Riviere come on for Blundell. I would like to see maybe Lisa Nelson coming on for maybe like one of the midfielders. Other than that, Skinner needs to make changes. 100%. I feel like, look at that. Leah Golton, not doing much with the ball. At least Rachel Williams is running. I know that sounds stupid. It sounds so stupid when I say it, but she's chasing the ball down. She's got energy. She's got legs. So look at this, guys. A quick stat on the screen right now. United have scored 17 goals last season in the final 15 minutes of the game. They were number 1 in the league, and they've only conceded 2 in the last 15 minutes of the game. And they were also number 1. Here we go! Let's go! Come on! Mallard and Miyazawa. Double M. Guys, M's in the chat. Double M's. Double M's coming on. Ella Toon. Well done. Good performance, man. She tried her best. I was just saying Skinner's not making changes. 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes of Mallard and Miyazawa ball. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Number 9. You know that's serious to come on loan to Man United and wear number 9. Miyazawa and Mallard time. Let's go. Let's go. All right, now we're scoring. Now I feel confident. Now I'm feeling confident. Arsenal's keeper, D'Angelo, is actually just down right now, getting some help from the medical team. Hope she's all right. But I'm ready, guys. You see how there's just been life has been injected into the stream. Life has been injected into the stream. I personally don't know why he's taken off Jace. I don't know why he took off Jace. For Williams. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go. Now I'm electric. I'm booming, and I know the crowd is booming at LSV as well. This is Mallard's debut, by the way, guys. Miyazawa made her WSL debut last week. She came on in the last 15 minutes. Mallard, you lot know, man. 4-time Champions League winner. I don't need to say much. I don't need to say much. Miyazawa, Golden Boot winner at the World Cup. I don't need to say much. I don't need to say much. Find me, but I would have kept Garcia. I'm not going to lie. I would have kept Jace. I would have kept Jace. And I would have kept Jace, and I would have not brought on Williams. And I would have, I said it, I would have taken off Garcia for Mallard. I would have put Jace out to the right, put Mallard up top, and obviously Miyazawa for Toon is just a like-for-like switch. Is it a loan with an obligation to buy? No, I think it's an option to buy. I think it's an option to buy. But Ella Toon knows her spot is up for grabs, man. She knows her spot is up for grabs. Yes, Jace needs full minutes. Yes, she does. I definitely think she was growing into the second half. And we need pace. Mallard is quick, but Jace is strong. Arsenal through. Alessia Russo drags the ball out. Mallard getting back defensively. She's trying to get a shot off, and she does. And she hits the post. Russo hits the post. United clear it out. Wow. She was lining that shot up for a minute. Offside. That would have been offside, but no VAR. Oh, no, she wasn't offside because Blundell kept her run. Ball went out. She dragged it out left. Came onto her right foot. Passing Blundell. Gets a shot off. A hooked shot. Gets it off. Hits the post. If that hit the inside of the post, that would have been peak. But it hit the outside of the post. So we were lucky there. Mary Earps. That was going in. That was going in. Nelson should come on for Lad as well. I agree. I think she should. All right, let's... Corner. I told you, look, Arsenal were knocking. I said that United were trying to keep them out. But I don't know how much longer they'd be able to do so. So, corner for Arsenal. 12 minutes to play. Let's see. Let's see if United can defend this well, and then I think counter. I think if they defend well and then counter, they got the pace and they got the technique and they got the ability to do so. Corner in from Arsenal. Deep one. Keeper don't even come out for it. Miyazawa pressing straight away. There you go. Force them to... All right, I was going to say force them to go back, but she doesn't. And a cross in, over the bar, into the crowd. I'm sure a fan got the ball and is probably throwing it back in. All right, we can breathe. That was a bad cross from Manham, but we can breathe. We can breathe. Big up to Amanda. I think that's your first comment of the day. Says we need to see the trio: Jace, Mallard, and Hinata. I would love to see that trio. I would love to see that trio. And I think Mark is just warming up to it. I think Mark is warming up to it. Mina, this game is decent. Honestly, it's been a top WSL game so far. I think it's been back and forth. Mallard with her first touch of the game. She's tall as well. I forgot how tall she is. I can't believe the winner of this game is going to have to nick it. Listen, I think there's still a few goals in it. I know there's only 10 minutes left of the game. I think there'll be like 5 minutes extra time. I definitely think there's something in it for both teams. I definitely think there's something in it for both teams. If you guys just come through, make sure you hit the like button. You lot can find a lot of United content here. You know what it is, man. A lot of Man United women content here, as always. United just doing balls over the top, but it's not working. Miyazawa heads it down to Mallard. Can she get out of it? She does! Come on! Let's go! Oh my God, let's go! Come on! Oh my God, I did not think that was going in. Guys, I didn't think that was going in. I don't think you're ever going to see me celebrate like this on my channel ever again. Oh my God, I had to keep quiet because I didn't want to wake my neighbours up. United to Mallard on her debut. And you know who that was from? Miyazawa to Mallard. Big ball. That was a great header. Miyazawa heads it down. Mallard does not stop. Miyazawa to... Oh, my days. Double M. I told you lot. M's in the chat. Miyazawa and Mallard connect for their first goal. For Manchester United. Let's go. Man United 2, Arsenal 1. Let me take a breath. Mina, you did predict more goals. I said it, guys. I felt like there was more goals in it. I felt like there was still more. And you know what? I said 3-1 at the beginning. I think a few of you guys said it. United actually showing fighting tears to my eyes. Listen, you guys know what it is. It's not over. It's not over for this team. When it don't matter what the result is. Double M, guys. I said it. Miyazawa and Mallard. Let's go. I had a feeling. I had a very strong feeling. Now we need to see the game out. Big up to Suleiman, says at work right now. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But I hope you're having a great day at work. Now they got momentum. I'm not gonna lie. They should just press for another one. Press them in possession. Dictate the tempo of the game. You got 8 minutes left. I can feel another goal. I think we can get another one. Miyazawa. Shout out to Miyazawa for that goal and Mallard because neither of them gave up. Miyazawa jumped in the air to header it down to Mallard. Mallard forced her way onto that ball. She forced herself to get on the end of it and she did it just fine. Big goal. That is a big goal. And what a game to score in on your debut, guys. On your debut at home against Arsenal. That's crazy. This is what dreams are made of. And as soon as she came on, guys, I said, double M. We got a big problem here. Let's go. Now we just need to defend. Blundo, please, no mistake. I just asked for one thing, and I asked for no mistake on your end. United now they're in a good shape, I think, defensively. Mallard is actually playing out on the right. She came on for Garcia, so she's playing out on the right-hand side. I thought I was going to break my microphone for a second, guys. Honestly. I actually thought I was gonna break my microphone. But I'm glad I didn't. Can I just say, though, both goals, Arsenal have been poor. Minute it's happening, United will get the third. I can feel it. I can feel that third goal coming. Honestly, Arsenal defensively, they've been good. But then it's just that one little moment of lapse that they've had both goals. The goalkeeper has had a howler today. Mallard getting back defensively. And Turner just puts it out for a corner. You just need to mark up and defend. This will be... I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But it will be Arsenal's second loss of the season. 2 games, 2 losses. Mina, can you challenge Chelsea this season? Chelsea are our kryptonite. If we can win 1 game against them this season, big header out. Volley and another header out. Miyazawa chasing the ball down. I think, yeah, Chelsea are our kryptonite, like I said. If we can beat them once, we've never beaten them. So if we can beat them once, I think United can do anything. Honestly, if we can beat them once this season, we can win the league. I know that sounds crazy. Come on, United, says Chad. You heard it here first. Come on, United. Thank you very much, ref. That's our ball. Is that our ball? I think that is our ball. That's beautiful. We should start them both and drop Tooney. Listen, I don't want to say it. But I think Miyazawa should have come on earlier. And you guys heard me saying it that I wanted her to come on. So I would have liked for her to come on a bit earlier. But that's what you need, man. You just need you need energy. When you're chasing a goal, when you're drawing, neither team has anything to lose. So you just need energy. And that's what they brought. Both of them have brought that. Even Rachel Williams has brought that energy. I'm not the biggest fan of her, but I like the fact that, you know, she knows her role in the team. She knows her role. She knows her job. Look at them. They're trying to pass a note on the pitch. If I was a United player, yeah, I would just snatch that out and read it. Arsenal making a substitution as well. This is their fourth change of the game, or even it might be their fifth. They're coming on with a note. What does the note say? Show us the note. Show us the note. I bet it says, oh, we're shit. I'm joking. Big up to 254 Thomas says, mad love from Kenya. Shout out to everyone from Kenya, man. Big up to everyone in Kenya, Horn of Africa, East Africa, Africa. Big up to all of you guys. Mad love to my East Africans, as always. Rachel Williams with the ball. Managed to get a hold of possession and control it. Trying to find her options, and she finds Zellum. A ball over the top to Leah Golton, who's going to chase it because Arsenal is shaky defensively. They're shaky right now. Both goals they've conceded, they shouldn't have. Big up to everyone that's, if you just stopped by, guys. United up 2-1, less than 5 minutes to go in the half, and of course extra time. Russo hit the bar, hit the post, just before United scored the goal that put them in front. I think she'll definitely be beating herself up about that chance. The ball, all the way back to Arsenal, and they got it back in their half, and the defenders are going to pass around. That's what they've been trying to do. Slow build up. I don't think this is our greatest performance, but we're still collecting the W. That's the beauty of things sometimes, is that when your performance ain't great and you can still get a result, that says a lot. I think that says a lot. And I think Mark Skinner said it the other day in the press conference, that he was saying that's the beauty of results sometimes. Ooh, Leah Golton just took her out, but the ref is playing on. Blundell just took her out as well, but she's continuing. Slips through. 1-on-1. Arsenal equalised, but it's offside. United played that line perfectly. The back line stepped up together, the two centre-backs, and they held that line. That was perfect. I can't lie. That was good. Was she offside? I think she was definitely offside. She looked like she was. Yeah, she was. She went way too. Her whole body's offside. Mary Earps got done there, but I'll take it. Yes, Tooney should be dropped until she's in better form. Or I think she should. I don't see it. You know what? I don't think it's bad to drop people when they're in form, but you don't know my stance on sometimes if Rashford, I understand why he's not been dropped, Bruno, etc. So Toon, I have to apply the same logic to her. Mallard trying to hold the ball up, which she does. Out wide to Blundell. Blundell got so much space. Is she going to put a good delivery in? Gets to Mallard. Mallard again. And the keeper just comes out in time. I thought it was going to be a double for her. I thought she was going to make me break my microphone again. We got 2 minutes left of this, plus stoppage time. I anticipate it will be about 4 or 5 minutes. Arsenal really knocking on the door. Ball over the top to Alessia Russo, but guess who's there? Maya Letitia is there. She just boots it into the crowd. She's booted it into the crowd. Man United's first game at Old Trafford this season, the women's team, will be against Man City. So it'll be the derby in November. I might go to it, depending on what day it's on. I think it's on a Sunday. Of course, like I said, we've got PSG next week as well. So this is great time to be picking up form, innit? Early in the season. Russo, shimmy, into the box, straight into the keeper's hand. Last minute of regular time. Listen. Let me not get too ahead of myself. Let me not get too ahead of myself. Let's wait for the final, what's it called? Let me wait for the final whistle. Earps with a big kick up top. Mallard wins it. At least we finally got a player that can win headers, that's for sure. Big up to Lil Yo-Yo says, there's a regular theme here, Mina. Questions in the subs ain't the one. I got to stop it. I wasn't even questioning Mallard. If you were watching the stream, I've been calling for Mallard and Miyazawa to come on. Rachel Williams, obviously, I questioned that, but it is what it is. Nice block from Blundell. Mallard with it to Miyazawa. Look at, nice and calm, out to Golton. Golton going to try to keep it in, which she does. Then back to Miyazawa. Miyazawa getting into good pockets of space. Going back to Gabby George. I like it. I like it. Big up to Miyazawa. Had a great World Cup, of course. She's playing in the 10. She's playing in the 10. 6 minutes extra time. 6 minutes extra time. Hope I'll be able to watch the PSG one. I think it's on... I want to say Wednesday. I want to say it's on Wednesday. There's no men's football after this weekend, so there's time to watch a lot of women's football. Ahead of... It's on Tuesday. It's on Tuesday because the press conference is on Monday. 70 people in the chat. You lot heard Adam, man. Pay your taxes. Hit the like button. If you lot enjoying the content, you can find a lot of United Women's content here. Plus a lot of football content. Bit of basketball. A lot of gaming. You lot know what it is. United just trying to defend on the edge of their box right now. As long as they're keeping their shape. Shot wide. Comeback queens. Yeah, I remember when we showed the men's team making a comeback. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember there was a time we would be so confident in comebacks? Now, we don't even know if we're going to win when we go into a game. We don't even know. Big up to Joshua says, who would be your dream signing for Man United, women and men? Oshuala would be my dream striker if she could stay fit. Men, I don't know, I don't know who'd be my dream signing. Because if I'm saying dream, is that me being so unrealistic that I could say Mbappe? Because if that's the case, I would say Mbappe. I would love Mbappe. But then again, we got Rashford. So I don't know how that would work out. But big up to Joshua, of course. 4.5 minutes left of extra time. I'm getting a bit nervous. It's getting a bit shaky. I'm getting a bit nervous. Left-hand side. United just trying to defend. Forward with the ball. Arsenal trying to pass around and just break down United, which is what they're trying to do. Edge of the box. I think a shot is incoming. If not, she's going to go out to the right-hand side. United get the ball, and I think they're going to go for a transition. Break. Rachel Williams, she ain't got pace like that. She gets blocked off. She ain't got pace like that. But she's going to chase it all the way back to the keeper. She's going to try to force the keeper to make an error. Nowadays, we're so certain the opposition would come back after we score. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. The fact that we concede within 3-4 minutes of scoring is mental. But guys, I'm here for... listen, good vibes, man. Good vibes. Good vibes. We're winning right now. The women's team are winning. I ain't talking about the men. We're 3-point collectors this weekend. Guaranteed. I hope so. There's still 4 minutes left. Arsenal trying to break down United. Wish they'd shot off. That has to be the craziest goal. Oh my days. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is ridiculous. That was a ridiculous goal. Quick skill to get a little bit of space open outside of the box. Back to goal. Look at that. She gets away from Gabby George and Ladd. Left foot strike into the top corner. Manchester United 2, Arsenal 2. It looks like they will be sharing the points. Oh my God. What a goal. Look at that. A skill to get away from Gabby George. Left her. Unreal strike. Left-hand corner. Unreal strike. Curled it in. That is a ridiculous goal. That is a crazy goal. I don't want to say her name wrong. Lacasse? Is that her name? Lacasse? Lacasse. But United might have another chance because Blundell with the ball crosses it into Williams, drops to Mallard. Now it drops back to Miyazawa, who volleys it, and the keeper saves it. What happened was, I'm trying to not mispronounce the name, guys, because I don't want to mispronounce the name. Let me, Lacasse. But I'm saying it wrong. Lacasse. Lacasse. I saw her at the World Cup playing for Canada. Picked the ball up against the centre-backs. Sucked Gabby. Yes, here you go. Here it is, guys. I apologise. I'm saying it wrong. Shouts for a penalty. There's shouts for a penalty right now. Arsenal are calling for a penalty as I think Katie Zellum slid in quite late. It was a late slide in from Katie Zellum. Missed the ball completely, but I think the player was already falling. She was already falling. Apologies, guys. I pronounced her name wrong, but this is how you pronounce. This is how it's spelled. You see it right here from Ibrahim. Shout out to Ibrahim. picked the ball up crazy. She did a little skill just to open up a little bit of space for her body. Got away from 2 United players. Left foot strike, top corner from outside of the box. Mary Earps did not stand a chance. T-2 points. Big goal. That was a huge goal. Now United will definitely be chasing that third, but a minute left. But you know, United is one of them ones where it's not over till the whistle blows. I'm not going to lie. They've been wasteful in possession. They haven't been good enough in possession, I think, in midfield. And Arsenal might try to push for the third, but it's Blunder with the ball to Ladd. Is it one more counter-attack for Manchester United? I think it could be. Mallard with the ball. She's got some options in front of her. She's got options to her right. Instead, she chooses to go out to Gabby George. 15 seconds left of extra time. Gabby George going back. Please, guys, don't go back. Don't go back. Go forward. Go forward. Wasteful pass from Maya Letizia. You don't see that too often. Going all the way back. She goes all the way back to Mary Earps. Is getting chased down. Mary Earps to Millie Turner. Millie Turner, my friend, there's someone behind you. And it looks like... But to be honest, they were celebrating for a bit, so... I thought we'd get a bit more extra time, but Arsenal got the ball right now. Miyazawa picks it up to Ladd. Ball over the top to no one because Rachel Williams is not there. Galton is not chasing that down, nor is Mallard. Wasteful in possession in midfield. I've said it quite a few times. And you know what? I don't know if Arsenal have deserved this, guys. I told you, from the 60th minute, they were knocking on the door for a goal. And this is when it was 1-1. Defensively, I'm very impressed with Miyazawa. Miyazawa, baller. Millie Turner deals with that ball, goes out for a throw-in. I think the ref's going to blow the whistle soon. But it's Arsenal's ball still, and they take the throw-on very quickly into the corner, trying to get a cross in, and the ref blows the whistle. Manchester United 2, Arsenal 2. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's not a result I was expecting. It's not a result I was expecting. I will say my 2 cents, and I would like to hear you lot's thoughts as well in the chat. Be sure to hit the like button if you've just tuned in. I think United could have walked away with it. I think United could have got 3 points. I definitely, Ibrahim says it here, feels like a loss. I feel like that was a loss. I feel like to concede such a freak goal, I'm calling it a freak goal because of outside of the box screamer. It was a great strike, don't get me wrong. It was a great skill as well. But it definitely feels like a loss because I feel like United lost more than they've gained in this game. Coming into it, defensively, you lot know, Hannah Blundell looked shaky. The midfield for me was the biggest issue. The midfield was the biggest issue. And you know what? Arsenal were knocking on the door for a goal pretty much from the 60th minute. And they did not stop all the way. Even when United took the lead, they did not stop. Of course, them 5 substitutions definitely helped. I feel like Mark Skinner made them changes a bit late. Bringing on Rachel Williams to me was a very pointless change. I don't think she added anything to the game. She came on like 60th minute. I don't feel like she added a lot to the game. I personally would have kept Jace on instead because Jace was growing into the second half. She's got that speed that you need. I think that's essential. But also she's got the very good technical ability of having the ball close at her feet. If you kept her on, in my personal opinion, you put Mallard up top and you put Jace out right, I think that would have been a great team. I think it would have been a nice team to end with. Obviously, Miyazawa came on for Ella Toon. But I'm not going to lie. That midfield should not have seen the game out. Katie Zellum and Hayley Ladd should not have seen the midfield out. And I think that's where we were overrun the most in midfield. I feel like that's where the biggest battle of the game was won. And that was won predominantly by Arsenal in that middle. And because of that midfield as well, I don't know if you realised, a lot of the games were going out. A lot of United's possession, was going out to the wings. Because we cannot play through the channels. Because our midfield was non-existent. Yeah, Jace didn't need to come off. Chad agrees. Subs should be done as early as half-time, 50th minute. Rachel Williams was not to play this game. I don't think she needed to come on. Jace's substitution was not it. I don't think it was it either. Lil Yo-Yo says, this would be a Mina vlog if Mina doesn't complain about the subs. Back. Shout out to Hegan says, fun game for us neutrals. A draw is a fair result. United were not good enough for the win neither. Were Arsenal with their poor defending. I agree. I agree. I don't think, obviously I'm always going to say like we deserved 3 points, but I feel like we didn't create enough. I don't think we created enough. I think defensively we were okay, but we did look a bit shaky. My biggest issue was the midfield and the right-hand side. You guys know I've literally been complaining about it. Literally all stream I've been complaining about it. Arsenal aren't that good at the moment. Facts. That midfield has been found out. Williams need to come on when we're losing. I agree. I feel like when you're chasing a win in comparison to when you're chasing an equaliser, I don't think it's the same thing. Big up Lil Yo-Yo says, ready for the day we can send super chats. Mina, you're cooking. You guys know what it is, man. Always appreciate the support here, of course, on the channel. But listen, man, I'm disappointed. I don't know, man. I'm disappointed with the result, especially going into Champions League qualification on Tuesday against PSG, who will punish you. PSG will punish you. And defensively, I get to see Karchaoui, if you guys remember. Sakina Karchaoui, French left back. I get to see her again for PSG. She's buff. Shout out to her. Blundell isn't naturally a right back. I feel like I understand that sentiment because she's playing out of position. I saw quite a few times today. I don't know what it is. She was transitioning to that left-hand side. There was a point in transition. Arsenal were going forward. And she was on the left-hand side right behind Gabby George. Like, Gabby George was here and then she was right behind her. And I just didn't understand that. And then she looked up and realised all that space, that she left on the right-hand side. She's lucky that Garcia actually got back. And Arsenal ended up going through the middle. But for me, Man United's midfield is the biggest problem. Diana, Katoto, we might get cooked. Listen, PSG are beatable. That's one thing I have to say. Obviously, I'm not going to say we're as good as Chelsea. But I saw PSG get cooked at Stamford Bridge by Chelsea last year. I think it was like 4-0. PSG can definitely lose. 100%. She's a left-footed player. Our CDM was bad. Mallard is a tough one. Listen, I'm excited to see Mallard. I'm excited for Miyazawa, of course. It's just that midfield. Irene Guerrero, I don't know why she wasn't on the bench. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. You know, you bring her in the summer World Cup winner. You get rid of Bo Risa for her. We're still top of the table. That's all that counts. Obviously, everyone's playing on Sunday. But we're still top of... Stop the count. Stop the count. Because we're still top of the table right now until everyone plays on the weekend, obviously. But it is what it is. I'm excited to see positives, guys. I know we drew. It feels like a loss, but I know we drew. But let's take some positives. I think Jace was another positive. I feel like the refereeing standing in the first half was not good enough. And I don't even want to listen to what the pundits have to say because I know that they're going to just be like, oh, United didn't deserve it, blah, blah, blah. But Mallard, for me, and Miyazawa is what we need. Players that don't give up. That was essentially a dead ball. It was a clearance out. That second goal United scored essentially was a clearance out. Miyazawa jumped up, headed it into just a dangerous spot. I think she knew Mallard as a striker. Striking instinct would run into that space. She ran into that space, didn't give up. 2 players on her plus a goalkeeper, and she managed to dink it into the corner. It was bad communication from the centre-back and the goalkeeper, and Mallard capitalised on that. Listen, I'm excited to see what they got. Mallard, Miyazawa, Jace, cooking. I'm excited. Leah Golton, of course, always on the score sheet. You can count on her to score. Russo has 0 goals low and our loan has a goal on debut. Russo was invisible. Would you look at that? Look how life works. Look how life works. Big up to Sophia says, big up Mina. Big up to Sophia. I hope you're doing well. We didn't start well, but good game. Arsenal have 1 point in 2 matches. At least we can smile. 100%. I feel like we can definitely walk away from this game with positives. That's one thing I'll say. I definitely think there's positives to walk away from. I want to see because I think our next few fixtures are all actually winnable games. They're not just winnable. I'll say, I don't want to be too overconfident, but comfortably we can win it in our next WSL games. I'll tell you what the next, 5 WSL games are, of course. So after the first leg against PSG, of course, we've got a home game against Leicester City. For me, that's a comfortable win. We've got an away game to Everton. Again, comfortable win. Brighton and Hove Albion again away. I think it'll be a difficult one, but I think we can win that. And then we got West Ham home. And then we got the Manchester derby at Old Trafford all the way in November. Now, of course, if we beat PSG in the first and the second leg, that means we qualify for Champions League. And then Champions League games come in between that as well, which is when rotation will be important. But listen, a point from this game, guys. It is what it is. Don't be too miserable. because United will be back on your screens tomorrow as well. Manchester United versus Brentford. Big up Lil Yo. It says, Mina, need to see you commentating on women's games on TV. The representation will be lit. Soon come, guys. Soon come, soon come. Listen, it's better than a loss. You lot heard what Tulumba here says. Better than a loss. At least we can walk away from a point, with a point, some positives. Mallard on there. On the score sheet, of course, Leah Golton on the score sheet as well. I'm glad Russo didn't score, but that's just me being a hater. I can't lie. Make sure you lot hit the like button on your way out. You lot know what it is. Big up to everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Friday night. I'm looking at the time. I hope you have a wonderful Friday night, whatever you lot get up to, of course. I'll be back tomorrow after I was going to say Mina. I'm a disgrace. I was about to say my own name, but I'll be back tomorrow after Manchester United versus Brentford. Hopefully, I'll be smiling. Hopefully, I'll be happy. Hopefully, it will be good vibes, man. You guys know what it is. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. And until next time, guys, it's your girl, Mina. Peace.